draft, the Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State University.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Sports on the Run. So tonight we're gonna talk about the Detroit Pistons and the first two summer league games. And I am very excited for this team. I think this team is going to be right around what I predicted, which was a 38-41 win team. I can actually see that happening. Ivy has been playing like technically top 5 pick. I mean, honestly, you can say top 3 if you want to, because some people had him higher than 4 and 5. Some people had him at 4, even 5. But he's been playing with the speed and with the speed and athleticism that he displayed in college. That first step is very quick, and even if you watch the first game, you seen him go from the back court to the front court in seconds. Like it, boom, he's at the rim laying the ball up. So he's gonna be perfect for Cade Cunningham and Cade Cunningham's game, because he's gonna offer that change of pace. He's gonna be able to get to the hole, and Cade can step out to the wing or to the top and hit down a jumper, or pass the ball over to Sadiq Bey, which that's, again, he's gonna make the defense collapse, and his kickouts. So the Pistons are gonna get a lot more open shots this season. They just gotta knock them down. That's the thing with them. They got to knock down these shots, because of late they haven't been making open shots or knocking down these shots when they've had the opportunity. So that's gonna be a good thing. Game 2, we know he got injured. It was just a freak play. I mean, yeah, you can say, it's the NBA, you shouldn't be stepping in the path of a player when he gets ready to come down from a shot, but at the same time, it's like, they're young. This summer league, a lot of these guys are just getting, a chance to showcase their talent. So I wasn't really like, oh, the dude that did it was a bum or anything like that. But I mean, it happens. But the fact that it wasn't a serious injury as we thought, like it is a sprained knee, but I mean, I'm sorry, I need a sprained ankle, but I don't think it's anything that's going to hold him back. We've seen the same thing with Cade Cunningham in training camp, and it really bothered him. So hopefully, they sit him out the next 2 games and just let it heal. And when it's time to go to camp and training camp and all those things, and he'll be ready to go to be fully healed, and hopefully we don't have to worry about it again. But somebody, I don't even remember what article it was, but I read somewhere where they were talking about the way that he shoots. He's gonna have to come down on his back foot and learn how to fall more so on his butt and just stuff like that. And it's like, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, just, things happen. It's just what it is. That was the situation. They called the right call, because there was some game. I mean, it was some calls during the game. They were just like, what? Like how? Like when they called the foul on the guy that had his arm wrapped around Stewart towards the end of the game, and they called a foul, and then they reviewed and said it wasn't a foul. And I'm like, how is that not a foul? His arm is completely wrapped around him anyway. He's really gonna be a very high productive player for the Pistons this season. I can see him averaging between 12 to 15 points a game, probably 6 assists, maybe 3 or 4 rebounds, and that's a good rookie season. I think that has the chance to put you in top 3 as far as rookie of the year. I would love for him to get it. It'd be great because K got robbed last year. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, I don't really expect him to get to being number 1 overall rookie of the year or anything like that. Just because you have, I can't think of his name. Well, you have the 2 big guys, for the Magic and for Jabari Smith for the Rockets. And the way that they score and can score inside and out, and their percentage of making baskets is going to be a lot greater than his. Like, yeah, once he gets to the rim, he's like, he can finish. But when you play against them, and it's gonna be hard. I can definitely see him in top 3. He's definitely gonna make a first team all rookie, so I'm not worried about that. His teammate Jalen Durham. Jalen is displaying that he's a man among boys. His stature is NBA body. He's going up strong. He's doing everything that people said he could and couldn't do. He's playing on defense. He's giving you offense. He's protecting the rim. He's getting blocks. He's changing the way people are trying to score on the Pistons down low, which is another thing that we need. Excuse me. That's why the Pistons started to do so much better in the second half when they got Marvin Bagley, because they had height. They had an athletic person that could present some type of challenge for people on the defense side. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Durham defense is going to be better than Bradley's, but Bradley needed more of an offensive threat because you didn't have a big that was gonna score. Now you have Bagley. Like you saying Bradley. Bagley. Now that you have Bagley, it changes the dynamic, And now with him and Durham, they got so many different lineup options that the Pistons can throw at you. Think about it like this: if the first unit is Ivory, Cade, Sadiq, Stewart, and Bagley, I think they're going to try to keep the rookies on the floor together. So it may be Ivy, Cade, Sadiq, Stewart, and Durham. Then in the second unit, it'll be Kelly Olynyk and Bagley. Either way it go, I said Kelly Olynyk. I meant to say Stewart. My bad. Stewart and Bagley. That you're getting a defensive presence on your first unit and your second unit, and you have scorers, so you're not dropping off too much. So I think they're really gonna be good for this team in the future. Don't lose hope, guys. Don't listen to what people, the negative. Look, if you feel like the Pistons are going to win 30, mid-30s to upper 30s, even low 40s win totals, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Don't change your mind. Don't change your number. Because you're right. This team is going to be exciting to watch. This team is going to win games that a lot of people think that they should not win. And I'm not going to say they're a playoff team, but they could be a play-in team before it's all said and done. But thanks for watching, guys. Before I end this video, please make sure that you like this video. Smash that like button. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. And this is Sports on the Run.